Hey guys, I actually found this today. This is the Lizard Build-A-Figure. They came out about 5 years ago. Um, let's see. So I was checking the thing. I think it's like 2017. Not sure if you can see it there, but so this is one that's a bit controversial. Like people either love it or they hate it. Me personally, I love it. I actually had one before. And I had a lot of issues out of it. Like I found a really good deal on it. Maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember. It was probably about half of what it goes for now. But mine just everything was falling apart on it after a while. I didn't really check it really good when I bought it, and over time it wore out. But anyways, so I'm glad I got this one. So this one is kind of like the dinosaur lizard, which I really like because it just looks very unique and different from the other, Build-A-Figures we're getting. They're making another lizard. I think it's a Walmart exclusive, but it's more like kind of like an old school lizard where he just looks normal. So we were cool with that. You know me, like I kind of like to have both, but it's Walmart exclusive, so it's just really kind of stupid to get right now. So I'm not really dug into it. But yeah. So here's some good and bad things about this. So this lizard doesn't actually stand on his feet. His feet don't actually fully extend. So like whenever his knees, they just kind of go back that far, and that's about as far as they go. Kind of the same thing with the feet. I mean, you get some extension like this, but really, and the way it's supposed to be stood is by his tail. So it's kind of hard to tell, like, otherwise, but like it's like a flat kind of piece of the tail, and that's kind of what it rests on. So whenever you stand it up, it kind of sits on its tail. So, so that's kind of how it's supposed to go, and I'm gonna show you from this side. There's nothing wrong with it. That's just the way it is. So really, you have to kind of finagle it to get it how you want it to go. Like with the neck, there's some articulation, but it's kind of limited in a way. So that's it looking up. That's looking all the way down. Obviously, the head goes up and down, and then the jaw moves as well. So whenever you're doing it, you want to just, I don't know, kind of pick out how you want it to look. So, it's not for everyone, I guess. I mean, I really like it because it's just different and all, honestly. So as far as articulation goes, I kind of went over that part. With the tail, it's kind of three parts, like this end tail part, just kind of moves around. There is like a common issue with the back tail, or the back piece, is like it can kind of scrub here. So like mine has two, but it's kind of like it's flat. So if you want it just straight flat, you could do that. But if you want it kind of up and out of the way, you want to do something like that. So you can also put it side to side so it actually rotates here and goes up and down. So if you want to, I don't know. Let me try to get this camera down and get a better look at it. But yeah, I mean this thing, to put it simply, it just kind of takes up its own real estate on the shelf, and you either like it or you don't. As far as arms go, has kind of the same basic kind of articulation, like the shoulder joints, bicep rotation. There's a rotation in the wrist, but there's not one in the forearm, but it is double jointed forearms, double jointed elbows, so you can, do a little bit more. It is a little impeded by the, so you can do like a full extension if you wanted to. Get this arm in there real good. There we go. So you could do like a full extension if you want to, like that. Let's see. Trying to think about how I want this thing setting up, because I don't know, I kind of want the tail to the side to like give it that kind of look. And I like how the jaw, you can just kind of get it to like open up really big or what otherwise. But yeah, that's about it for me. You know, to me, this is like a 10, honestly. I mean, this is such a good figure. I mean, I just love like the cuts in the shirt. I know it's not perfect, but I mean, like, God, it's just, you know, when we do Build-A-Figures and stuff, we want something different and unique, and this is what we get with it. I mean, they just did such a good job. Like, even the color change here in the bottom too, like in the back. There's even a slit here for the tail. So it actually functions, you know, you can actually put the tail through that, so that's really cool. So many holes here, and it's part of this sculpt too, so it kind of goes through that. Let's see, like cuts everywhere. There's even like this different scaling here on the forearms and the feet. Like the sculpt here is done so well. I mean, honestly, it reminds me of like Sauron, how well this kind of tilted look. I mean, the eyes look great, you know. I mean, like, for me, like, let's see, how do I put this? Like a lot of Spider-Man villains, like Green Goblin, Lizard, Sandman, Rhino, probably, like, they just kind of had like a normal look to them. But over time, especially when they did like the Marvel Ultimates, they came out like in the late 90s, early 2000s, something like that. It kind of evolved, you know, like they made them like this one looks like a dinosaur. Sandman looks way bigger, like as a human. Rhino looks just crazier, you know. Like even Green Goblin, he was like a, I don't know, like a monster basically. But like there was a Build-A-Figure for him too, which I don't have anymore, but it's actually a really good one. I mean, yeah, this is just, I don't know, honestly, this is still one of my favorite figures, especially with the X-Men or the Spider-Man villains as well. I mean, honestly, I'd have to give it a 10. I love it. I mean, it's a fantastic figure. Still one of my favorites. I don't know what to say about it, but anyways, thanks for watching.